Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about a 2013 Ford F-150 STX 4x4 with a 5.0 liter Coyote engine. Today we're just discussing the backstory on this truck from the previous owner and the stuff that I had to do to it, and we're going to give you a full video about this truck, show you the inside and the out. So the backstory on this truck is that it belonged to a friend of mine. It was her dad's truck. He passed away and she kept it as a memory. Well, she never took care of the truck. So she kept saying there was stuff wrong with it, but she never wanted to fix it. She let it sit on the side of the road until somebody came and helped her. Then they wouldn't help her. Then she brought it home. It was still running it with bad parts, and mainly it was all because of the cooling system. This truck is a very nice truck. This is my first Ford pickup truck. I never really cared for Ford, but I'm starting to enjoy this truck. I mean, I never really gave Ford the chance, and now since I got it, I am going to give Ford the chance to show me how reliable this vehicle is, and I did reviews on it, and they said this truck is very reliable. The engine and transmission is well. So she didn't take care of the truck like she claimed she did. And I thought she would because it was a memory of her father. It was hard for her to get rid of it. She wanted a vehicle that ran, so we traded her for something older but a less of value, and she wasn't worried about it. I asked her if she was sure. She said yes. So we gave her a week to think about it. So I ended up fixing the truck. It does run. It just has a little bit of a cooling leak from the water pump because it drips down towards the center of the crankshaft. It dripped down to the center on the ground. But right now we're going to talk about that in another video. We're going to show you the view of this vehicle right now, so y'all don't get confused and wonder why I'm talking about something different. There will be some talking in here, so don't leave some bad comments about how I talk too much, because that's part of this video. So right now we're going to show you what's going on with it and all the other good stuff. All right. This vehicle does have 18-inch tires, and as you can tell, these tires are in fair condition. They do need to be updated. This vehicle does have all the original emblems. It says Ford F-150 STX. The color of this truck is black, and it does have the it's got the steps, and it does have the rear tires. This does not require a gas cap, which I noticed. It takes E85 gasoline, which I kind of like that. It does have, this is a steel black horse bar of some sort. I don't know what they actually call these, don't get me wrong. I never owned a truck in forever, but I heard that's a good brand and it's really tough. It was put on there. And it does have the STX 4x4 stickers, original. It does have the original tail lights. Well, actually, no, aftermarket tail lights. It's got the original stickers from where this truck was bought at, as you can tell here. It's got the original Ford symbol, but looks like it's been painted over. So I'm thinking this truck probably has been painted once before, or they just painted the emblem. And this is a flex fuel type of engine or vehicle. Does have the original bumper, and it does have a little bit of a dent here. I think she said she backed into something before with it, but that's about it. I'm not going to show you the bottom half because I don't want my license plate to be showed online. And there's the other aftermarket, and there's all the other stickers on the back, and you can tell they're on there. And right now we're going to show you the back of the vehicle. That's the back of it. It's a 4-foot bed. And there's the original tire for the passenger front. And as you can tell, this thing does open up. It's got a lot of scratches from use. These taillights were not connected right. They had a metal piece sticking out the other side. I didn't know why, and I didn't notice why they did it because the screws were missing. So instead of spending money on going to Israel or buying like a pack of screws for like $1 or $2, I ended up putting some here with washers because they were missing, and I wanted it to be done right. And it was the same for this side as well. This one already had like a 10mm bolt in there with a washer. This one didn't have a screw, so I put one in and it fits perfectly. It looks like this thing does have the support for like a flat top for the bed. I also noticed that she said that she ran into a fence, so that's why this is all damaged. And where there's a long scratch all the way across the side, which, you know, with color black, you can see scratches very well. I gotta try to get one of these. I did call Junker about a few things. They don't have these trucks because they said they're too new. There's one junker I gotta call in my local area in Florida that deals with nothing but trucks, so they might have one of these trucks back there. Hopefully I can find one so I can get a couple parts. But it has the foot rails here as well. This one here was loose, she said, and it was all because it was missing a bolt. And as you can tell, it's missing a bolt. I don't know if you can see it, but there is that one screw. I think it was a 14. I had to tighten it up with a wrench, and it's tight. I was trying to see if I had a bolt for it, but I don't. But right now it's not moving. So for now it's steady. So I tightened it up as much as I can with that one bolt. I got to go back here to see if I can find a bolt because I tried 4 different types. It would go in there, and once I tighten it, just come out. So they're just the threads are just too fat around. Well, this is the spare tire here. This one has a nail in it, they told me, and it did have 20 pounds of pressure. I aired it up. It was gradually going up to 30 after 10 minutes. So I'm going to get new tires eventually. They took the other tire off because it was worn. So I have a plug set. I'm going to try to find the nail and try to plug it. These are the headlights on the front. These look like they're original. But I like it because it has the whole cage on the front. So if you hit somebody, it's going to damage this more than anything. And she said she hit somebody here too, or hit something, because you can tell it's got a big dent in it. It's got the 4x4 lights too. The center bar does work. These do not, because when they installed these, they did not hook these up, as you can tell. I don't know why they would put this on here and not finish the job. Or it looks like it was connected and they disconnected it. I have to find out eventually, after I get this leak fixed, on exactly where these wires were connecting to. Man, but everything's, I mean, the truck has no loss of paint. There's no coating issues, nothing. But she had stickers or something here, because you could tell it's been marked up. I got to scrub all that off. It needs another bath. This is the inside of the truck. You can tell the headliner's in perfectly good shape. None of this stuff is actually, I'm surprised. This truck was very nasty when I got it, but nothing's broke. So I'd rather it be nasty and clean it than be broken up to hell. You can tell the headliner's great. Here's the rear seats with the adjustable head bolts of the thing folds. It's all completely clean. The window over there has a bad window regulator. That's why there's a screwdriver in it. That wasn't done by me. But the tint would have to be done because it's all scraped up a little bit. These seats were very nasty. I used carpet cleaner to clean these up as best as I could by hand, and they came out perfectly. The radio, all the buttons are actually there. The dash is not cracked or anything. And that box in the center is what controls the lights on the front. And the windshield does have a crack in it. As you can see, it goes all the way across. That's probably due to heat. Probably why it went so far. I'm going to get it replaced. And there's a big crack up there. Mirror's fine. And there's the miles that's on this vehicle, 163,000. The radio does work. The CD player, I'm not for sure about. This thing was the most nastiest. I got it clean as best as I could, and it does work well. Seat belts are not broke, besides the cover piece for that one and the one in the back. I don't know what this thing is that was connected. If y'all can tell me, that would be great. If that, I could look it up online. It's like, it adjusts to like a certain, like L4, L5. It's a custom thing for something. I don't know. If you're a Ford lover and a fan, you have one of these in your car, feel free to comment on this and tell me what this is. But there's the brand name, just in case y'all were curious. I'm trying to see if there's a model number. No, not really, but connects somewhere up there. Her dad had some custom stuff in here, I know. Probably something to do with the lights, maybe. These are the door panels. They're perfectly great shape, but they were really nasty. As you can tell, there's still some old stains on there. I got a lot of it off. I just took soap and water to this thing. It was a hell of a lot easier than wasting Omerol. Omerol ain't gonna do the job. I was always taught to use soap and water for everything by my grandfather years ago. And all this stuff works. You know, adjustable mirrors. The AC doesn't work, and the blower motor doesn't work. And these are the size tires that this vehicle uses, and the pressure as far as how much pounds you air supposed to put in, which is 35 psi. And that's it. And so, as far as the door, this is the half door. This is considered a 4-door because it's got 2 front hole doors and 2 half doors. And this is the back. I had to put the cup holder back in because it was out. This was really nasty. Came clean. Seats came clean. I'm going to get seat covers and everything in this thing soon. But it's not rusted. No rust. No nothing. It's always been a Florida vehicle. Always be sure you shut that door first before this one. I learned that the first time. I closed this one first and they both bounced off. So it was an accident. Now, I'm going to show you the passenger side. One thing I didn't like that they did to this door panel over here, and I got to find another one. The door panel itself is not damaged, but it is missing the clips on the bottom, which I could probably get. But the only thing that I've noticed that this was actually broke. That's what they said. It was hanging out like this. And I looked at it and said, this thing's not even broke. It works, because you hear it clicking over here and it actually works. What it is that when they were trying to keep the window from falling by trying to either fix or do something with the Windows regulator, they broke all the clips and it was missing the piece that goes behind here for the bolt or screw to go through here to hold on to here, and that's why it's not holding in. I ordered another one of these, the same color, for like $16.99 off eBay. And but I just realized it's not going to fix it, but at least I have a new one. So I got to be able to find the clips, or maybe I can probably create one, because there's like no hole in here to be able to put it on. So if I can look at another door panel and see what it's missing, I could probably do with that. I might have some clips I can probably shove onto that hole to attach this back on, and we'll go on from there. I mean, everything works. I mean, that's the glove department. Got my stuff in there. This Lotus stuff I haven't checked. Had to be sure it's not open because I don't want to put something in there and they mix it up with something else to tear up the tank. So we're just going to see if it's open. It looks like it's brand new. I got to smell it though to see if it's... But yes, it smells like Lotus. Well, it's not... Well, yeah, it's brand new. They haven't used it. It don't smell like soap or anything like that. Well, yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like about it. I mean, it's not rusted or anything. I've been underneath this car a couple times and I didn't see any rust. As you can tell, there's the undercarriage of the vehicle. It just has normal Florida rust. No leaks besides the water pump and all those other connections. As you can see, there's the frame. By the way, this vehicle had a fuel pump problem supposedly, and she couldn't get it to crank. All I did was buy the $49 freaking fuel pump driver module, and it cranked right up. So we're going to show you the engine now. Oh yeah, there's the hood too. The bad thing about this hood is when they put this on, I think it's too close to the edge, or it's just designed like that. Because when you pull this down, it actually the grill would rub against this, and you gotta like slam it a little, not slam it, but push it down a little harder for it to pass this part. And the same for pushing it up. It's pretty easy though. So that's what the engine looks like. on this vehicle. This is the 5.0 V8. It's the Flex. You can tell it's pretty great shape. It's not rusted. Everything's still there. And that is the viewing of the truck. And oh yeah, one more thing. This thing's a little broke too. It looks like someone's been in here but did not put the screws back in. I'm a guy who likes to take care of it. I told this truck the other day when I was talking to her, I said, I'm gonna clean you up and you're gonna run good again. And she does. Just that one little problem. But we'll do that in the next video. I hope this video helps on the viewing of this 2013 Ford F-150 with a 5.0 liter STX 4x4. Like I said, this video was just to show you the truck that I got and some of the in what it looks like. There's no repairs being done in this video or anything like that. So I'm sorry if you don't like that I talk too much, but that's part of this video, showing you inside and outside of this truck. And if you need any of y'all Ford owners that love F-150s have this truck or any compatible years, feel free to comment, help me out with anything that you see that might get your attention. And we will see y'all next time. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's weekend and have a beautiful weekend.